Greetings, my fellow subscribers. Now, if you may remember, a few months ago, I uploaded a video called Metal Gear Survive Conundrum. Because it was at that point I didn't know whether or not I was to get the game. And now, 2 weeks ago, here in the UK, it was released. And, as you can see, I bought it. Now, when I went into town and bought it, I didn't actually go in there intending to buy it. I just went in there to see if they actually had any copies. Like PS4 copies, really. Because because you can see, I'm a PlayStation guy. Playing Xbox it's like alien to me. So PlayStation guy, I'm Sony guy through and through. But I only saw Xbox One copies of Metal Gear Survive. So when I went up to the till and asked, do they have any PS4 copies, and only had 3. And from what a friend told me, when they only had 4 copies. 4. That was it. That's all they had was 4 copies. And with Metal Gear Survive is considered a spin-off. The game it's not going to be priced as a full-length title. So it's like 35 pounds. So I thought, that's all right. Now, after 2 weeks of playing it, this is my initial reaction. I enjoy it. I actually think it's actually pretty good. Yes, it's very controversial. This is a game that none of us Metal Gear fans have asked for. Listen, as you can see, a t-shirt, Diamond Dogs. I've got a Diamond Dogs jacket. I've got an Out of Heaven t-shirt. Because I am with Mr. Kojima. I'm a Hideo Kojima guy. When his game Death Stranding gets released, whenever the release date's given, I am definitely going to be buying that straight away. But with me being a Metal Gear fan, I feel like I had to get it. I feel like I had to. People say that the game doesn't deserve to have the Metal Gear name. It's got nothing to do with it. But I've played enough of it to say whether it should have the Metal Gear name on it, I don't know. But there is. I'm just going to say there is a Metal Gear in it. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying what sort of Metal Gear it is, what's the name of it. I'm not going to say. But there is a Metal Gear in it. Now, more controversy of this game was shown after the release was the fact that the initial save file that you have, there's 3 extra. But you have to pay like £10 or $10 for a new save if you want to keep your current file. That's bullshit. That is bullshit. Because you shouldn't have to pay for an extra save file. You shouldn't. That's bullshit. But for me, I'm not really fussed about that because I don't create multiple copies of. I don't create multiple save files of a game. So I just delete the one I have and then just start over. That's just what I do. So I'm not entirely fussed about that. The your protagonist is mute, although he actually only says one thing, just one word at the very beginning of the game, and that's boss. After when the destruction of Mother Base, MSF Mother Base. And he's getting, sucked up into the wormhole. And from the trailers, he was just this generic-looking guy. He was a nobody. But you actually create the character, so your own personal look. My character has got the big boss scars from Phantom Pain after his surgery. I just thought, I like that. I like that. The controls are very similar to Ground Zeroes and Phantom Pain. There's a bit of adjustment. There's a difference in instead of the crouch button is not X, it's circle. That got a little bit taking to get used to, but just playing it, you get used to it. But I tell you, with this being a survival game, I am not ashamed to say this, but there was one part of the game that I got to which almost made me scream. I'm being dead serious. This almost made me scream. You see the main villain in the game. I just heard this noise. I turned around. I just thought, what the fuck is that thing? What the fuck is that thing? And I hid. I just made my character hide. I don't want this thing to see me. I don't know whether this thing's going to come after me. And then you find out what this thing is called. It's called the Lord of Dust. It's like, fuck me. I'm staying away from that thing. And I say, this is the thing that you have to fight. And I am very close to the end. I'm very close, so I'm looking forward to seeing what I have to do against the Lord of Dust. The background, the layout is really looks just really more like the Afghanistan desert, stuff like that. But in many things, like when you walk around, it's covered in dust. And the zombies are called Wanderers. And people say, why have they got those sort of things in the game? Metal Gear doesn't have anything like zombies. But guys, if you think about it, in MGS1, you got Psycho Mantis, a guy who can float, has psychic powers, can read your mind. In MGS2, you have Vamp, who the way he moves is not human. He drinks blood like a vampire. In MGS3, you got the bosses group, the Cobra unit. I'll just give an example. One of them, The End, he's over 100 years old. He uses photosynthesis to stay alive. So that's not natural. That's not a natural thing, for humans anyway. So I don't know why people are making such a big deal about the Wanderers. But that's my personal view. Now there are people who will not get this game on principle alone, and that's fair enough. You don't want to get it just for the fact you just hate Konami. That's fine. That's fine. But I didn't buy Metal Gear Survive to help Konami. I got it because the people who made the game who had no choice to do it. Because you don't know what Konami might do to these people if they don't make a game. They can just get reshuffled and put in some of the most menial jobs and just thought, the thing they go into the game industry because they want to make a video game. They want to direct one. They want to direct it, or they want to write it. They want to produce it. They want to do the art direction. They go in there to make those sort of things, not like get reshuffled into becoming a janitor or something like that. No. And it was revealed last week that there is a secret message, a bit of a fuck you to Konami from someone who actually made the game. And I could not stop laughing when it was revealed. Because at the start of the game, in the cutscenes, there's a list that an MSF soldier is ticking off from the names of these dead soldiers. And if you from the first surnames from these soldiers, it says MG KJP Forever. So that's Metal Gear Kojima Productions Forever. And I just thought that is brilliant. That is really brilliant. That is just one big fuck you to Konami from someone who actually made the game. I just got endless respect for this guy and how it wasn't seen by Konami themselves. Oh, I just thought it was just brilliant. I just thought that was brilliant. Now, as I said, the game itself, it's not horrible. I've actually pretty enjoyed it. And yeah, I will continue to play it. Whether or not Konami will make another Metal Gear game, who knows? Because the sales of Survive have been abysmal. I mean, there are the spin-off, Metal Gear Rising survived. Metal Gear Rising has sold 85% more copies than Survive have, and Survive barely even touches 5% of the copies of Phantom Pain. And now it's on release date alone. It barely even touches 5% of the copies that Phantom Pain sold back in 2015. And oh, but yeah. But that's my initial thoughts on Metal Gear Survive. It's not a horrible game. I've actually pretty enjoyed it. The voice acting is actually all right. Some people they just say it's bland. Yeah, but for me, it's just my view. I thought the voice acting was actually pretty okay. I think some people should actually just give it a try. Just give it a try. If you just like get a demo, if there is a demo, just try it. And if you enjoy it and you still don't want to buy it on principle alone, then fair enough. But I suggest just give it a try. If you can, just give it a try. You actually might like it. You actually might. So once again, I am a Kojima guy. I am going to buy Death Stranding when it gets released. If Mr. Kojima actually does give us a release date for it. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Metal Gear Survive, guys. I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.